shit. Are you a Hebrew Israelite?
Somewhat. I think it's in my blood.
Okay, cool. Respect.
Yeah.
What does NASA mean?
To deceive.
In what language?
In Hebrew.
Is that true? Do we have a Hebrew
100%.
scholar around
Yeah,
us?
100%. You can look it up on your own time,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. When you talked about the stars, lights not reaching the Earth and because of the time delay of, what is it, space travel or things like that, I think the true answer to the question is the stars are placed into the firmament. Genesis 1 verse 4, the stars are placed into the firmament on like the fourth day of creation. So these are not vast, distant bodies moving through outer space, going, losing all of their energy, and then that light getting to Earth 100,000 years later. The reason they are stationary, like my gentleman mentioned, is because they're placed in the firmament. They're not going to move. They're going to forever be just in the place where God placed them.
So what is the sky?
The sky is a hard, tangible expanse. That's the reason it's called the firmament. It's a dome. We live in a snow globe. Right.
On a deeper level, though, like how would NASA benefit from, you know?
Oh, I love the question. I forgot that.
Yeah.
You're hiding God's handiwork. God is the creator. As soon as I change what he created, I bring into question his existence. Oh, you understand what I mean?
Right.
So also NASA, when you take a T, the letter T, and you place it inside of NASA, you now get, and you play a little bit of scramble, you're going to get the word safe.
When I first saw this video, I thought this was so hilarious. Because if you scramble words and add words or letters to a word, you're going to get a whole different word. Like if I take the O off of hello, you'll have hell. And then with NASA, you add the T so you can put the words together and it'll be hell, Satan, or Satan, hell. Now, I know he's trying to get a crowd or get an audience, but we have to realize that the veil is being lifted off of people that are going to church, that are deeply into these religions, and they are coming back to the truth. So when you have someone on a podcast that's talking just to talk, not knowing what they are saying, then you have the fragile minded that's going to follow someone like this. We are in the age where crazy things that's being said, or the more that crazier that people act, people are going to listen to them. And we have a whole lot of women that are in church that are about to leave the church, and they're going to be looking for something of substance. Now, when he says the stars was placed in the sky permanently, hell yeah, they were. When he says it, and it doesn't take a genius to notice that, because every time you wake up, you're going to see the moon, you're going to see the sun, and they're going to be there every single day. So that was placed in there permanently. Now, as far as the snow globe, I disagree with that. We can go to the scriptures. Nothing in the scriptures is talking about a dome. There are many professionals who's going to say the earth is flat, the earth is round. But that is just the mystery and the powerfulness of God, where you really don't know the shape. Everybody's trying to figure out this earth, and they cannot do it because they do not have the mind of God. You know what is so mind-boggling to me is everybody's trying to figure out this earth, but nobody's trying to figure out why God doesn't answer their prayers. Nobody is trying to get inside the mind of God to understand why they're praying and their prayers are not being answered. That's just some powerful, powerful stuff. Now, I want to let you know something. I want to let you know something. For you to get this mind of God, you have to go into a deep understanding of yourself. To get the understanding of God, why your prayers are not being answered, why everything is created the way it's created, you have to have the mind of God. You have to go into a deeper level spiritually. Because there's so much that's being thrown out at people on the internet that they're going to follow the crazies. I'm not going to follow the crazies. They're going to follow the crazies. And I want to hear this young man's thoughts on the creation of man, because I know it's going to be so entertaining. And sometimes we take entertainment as truth. And if we take entertainment as truth, we are all going to be lost.